OCB Battles, Real Talk. Fellow, introduce yourself.
Yes, Gizmo, gift of the Gab. What's going on?
Welcome on the show, brother.
Nice one, mate.
As I do with most people that, literally everyone that comes on the show first time. If you can just go in and say how you got into battling.
Yeah, well, started off in some, like in the pubs and that, going around. Used to go around the States and all that. We started off like that. Then jumped into the leagues with jump off. Did jump off and that, and then that was it really. It was just we used to have a laugh with it and that, and then just got into Gift of the Gab. Got linked up with Snoop through jump off and another league that I used to go to, Get Down in South London. So got to know Snoop like that.
Cool.
That's history.
Obviously, we're talking about the Order and Chaos event that is coming closer and closer by the time, man.
It is.
It's 21 days away, 3 weeks away right now.
I know.
At the time of recording, though, but let's go in on the card, bro. I'm going to go from top to
yes,
bottom.
let's do it.
Bottom to top, even.
Over.
Willsy versus Savage. What's your take on this battle, bro?
I've seen Willsy. I've seen something of Willsy. I don't know who Savage is. Snoop. Who's Savage? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him battle. I ain't seen him battle, so it's hard for me to call that one. You know what I mean? So it'd be out of order for me to say Willsy because I haven't seen Savage. But
no. That's not out of order, bro. That's the way it is. Like if you haven't seen the guy, you can't say it. So you just
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I can't. You know what I mean? I'm not backing that one either way.
All right.
But yeah.
Straps versus Money Mitch.
Right. See, I've heard Straps has got some shit. My boy has heard what he's got. So I'm going to back Straps on that one. But I know Money Mitch can do his thing. And I know he's a bit of a show-off too. So it's going to be a good one, I'm sure. Looking forward to that.
Hulk versus Biggs.
Oh. Again, Biggs, I ain't seen Biggs battle. I know he does his stuff. I saw his Real Talk. And I heard him say, because he's performed and that, he's sure that he can enter the arena the same way. It don't work like that, man, to be honest. But if he's sure of himself, then who knows? But I'm going to have to give it to Hulk on experience, I think, man.
Caps versus MG.
Now I'm going to give it to Caps, straight up. I think Caps, after the Shocks battle, I think Caps is going to want to come back and show a few things, do you know what I mean? I think he went in a bit unprepared. I think he took it a little bit light, and I know Caps can do better. I mean, I've seen Caps from way back in the day when I first started out in the same scene, and I know Caps can come a lot better than he did against Shock, so I'm sure he's going to show that. So I'm giving it on Caps.
All right, so we go to your main event of the evening.
Yeah.
You versus Shocks.
Yes, it's going to be a lot. It's like one of my boys said, Snoop's just put 2 angry white guys in a cage with 1 dinner plate, so it's gonna fucking go down. Like, you know what I mean? I'm hearing a lot of things. I've just had to throw out like 50 pages of mum jokes because I heard they ain't gonna cut it. So you know what I mean? I'm ready, brother. I'm ready. It's gonna be a lot. So obviously I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna take it light. I know he's gonna come in, but that's what it's about. But obviously I know what I'm about.
Cool.
So I'm taking it.
Pork Piff versus Flex Explicit.
I've just heard pork. I've just heard some pork shit. Like pork's taking it. I'm not saying I know what Flex is about. I've seen Flex and I know Flex is good, but Flex is gonna need a lot. Do you know what I mean? Flex is gonna need a lot, and I battle pork. You know what I'm saying? Like arguably, like I know. It wasn't a very good battle, and it was like Pork's first, and I didn't perform well. But I know how Pork is in that situation, and I know Pork, he's not going to go into it unless he knows he's going to come out. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
I'm giving that to Pork straight away.
Führer versus Tally.
That's another guy. Like Führer. I've been on the end of Führer. We saw Führer against Hulk. I watched Tally's Real Talk as well, and I know he's not rating me, but at the same time, I know Tally can do his thing, but I don't think he's understanding coming onto Führer's stage right now. What's in line, and I think because he might underrate him a little bit, I think he's going to pay you that way. But it's going to be a good battle, no doubt.
All right,
Now let's get into that. Let's get into that main one.
The main event of the night: Rivers versus Dialect.
Hey, brother, am I allowed to tell him I've heard some stuff? Hey, I'm telling you, man, Rivers is gonna murder the fucking show, bro. Like, I'm not even saying that's him versus Dialect. I'm saying like bars all round. Like Rivers is gonna kill it. And I'm hearing some people say that they don't know how Rivers is facing Dialect. Full stop. And I'm thinking that's just crazy. And in itself, that's gonna set Dialect up for a loss. Everyone knows he's a monster, like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say anything, like, everyone knows Dialect's a beast. But at the same time, because, you know, Rivers is the underdog, and for that reason, I'm going to back him, because I always back the underdog. I'm a QPR fan, you know what I mean?
Wow. You're used to backing the underdog, man, let's be real.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what I mean? Rivers has only lost, like, one battle in this league, in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? His first ever battle he lost, and other than that, he's just gone in ever since. So obviously, I'm gonna back him. You know what I mean? Either way, the card's gonna be crazy. Soul Jitsu versus 5-star firms. That's gonna be a battle as well. It's not on the card, but it's gonna go down.
That was literally gonna be one that I was just gonna mention. It
just
dropped back into my head. I'm not mentioning one.
Firms is gonna have to do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Firms is gonna have to do a lot. I haven't seen Firms in a long time, and that's the first guy I ever battled. So it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I can't call that one, to be honest. I don't know what Firm's going to come with. And I know Soul Jitsu's doing this stuff right now. But it's going to go down nice.
It certainly is. So, have you got any shout-outs, bro?
I just want to big up Gifted the Gab, obviously. Big up Snoop, 558, Michael Million. Everyone on the card. It's going to be crazy. I'm just looking forward to getting back into it. You know what I mean? It's been a little while since I got my hands dirty, so I'm ready. Snoop's let me out the cage, and now it's back on. So I'm looking forward to getting involved. Yeah, like I say, but I'm not on Twitter or anything like that. But you guys can keep tweeting about me. I don't mind. It's all good to me. I like it. So on the 25th we can settle everything anyway. That would be lovely. That's it for me, bros.
Cool. Well, this has been Real Talk.
Yes.
Show with Gizmo. Thank you very much for coming on, bro.
That's, bros. Take it easy, mate.